All right, it's 2 a.m. You're scrolling, your brain is just kind of mush, and then you see it, the word encryption. Sounds super technical, right? Complicated. Maybe even a little boring. But what if I told you it's actually really, really simple? Yeah, stick with me for a couple of minutes, and I promise we'll make it all make sense. Okay, here's the best way to think about it. Imagine your data, like a text message or your bank password, is about to go to a party on the internet. Well, before it leaves the house, it puts on the most ridiculous, over-the-top Halloween costume you've ever seen. We're talking a disguise so good, nobody can figure out who's underneath. That is encryption. It's just a costume for your data. So, under that crazy costume, it's just your normal message, right? Hey, what's up? Simple. But to anyone else who sees it zipping across the internet, it looks like, well, like a glitchy mess. Just total random nonsense. So you're probably wondering, how does your friend actually read the message then? Well, they have this special secret key. And this key is the only thing that can go up to your data and say, all right, party's over, take off the costume. Without that key, the disguise stays on. Forever. Okay, let's try another way of looking at this. I call this one the locked door whisper. It's basically the internet before encryption versus the internet we have now. See, back in the day, sending information online was basically like standing in a crowded hallway and just yelling your secrets. Yeah, everybody could hear everything. But with encryption, it's like you and your friend go into separate rooms, you lock the doors, and you just whisper to each other. Totally private, totally secure. So who's doing all this work? Who's putting the costume on, locking the door? Well, your devices. It all happens automatically, turning your normal stuff into what I like to call cosmic keyboard cat nonsense. The official term for this is scrambling. The very instant you hit send, your phone or your computer just completely jumbles everything into that deep cosmic gobbledygook. It's like a built-in reflex for almost everything you do online. And when I say nonsense, I mean it is pure chaos. It's not just messy. It looks like a cat walked across a keyboard while it was falling down a flight of stairs. It's completely unreadable, and honestly, that's the whole point. And you know the real beauty of this whole thing is that for anyone trying to snoop, a hacker, some random company, whoever, the data they manage to grab is 100% useless to them. It's just gibberish. They might have the costume, but they have absolutely no clue what's inside. Now, here's the part that's going to blow your mind. This whole process of creating total, complete chaos, it all happens silently, in the background, at superhuman speeds, right there on the phone in your hand. I mean, we're talking less than a second. It goes like this. 1, you hit send, and bam, the costume is on. 2, that glitchy mess flies across the internet. 3, it lands on your friend's phone, still looking like chaos. And 4, their device uses its matching key, and boom, it's instantly unlocked back to your normal message. And that key we keep talking about, it is everything. The math behind all this scrambling is so ridiculously complex that if you took a modern computer and told it to just guess the key, well, it would take longer than 13.8 billion years. That's literally older than the universe has existed. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty secure. And the crazy thing is, you are using this security constantly, every single day, and you probably don't even notice. Messaging your friends? That's encrypted. Watching videos? Encrypted. Checking your bank account? You bet that's encrypted. It really is the quiet, invisible hero that's just always there, keeping you safe. So, this brings us to the big so what? Why does any of this even matter? Well, think of encryption as the unbreakable lock on your digital diary. This right here is the ultimate point. It means you can actually relax. Because even if someone somehow gets their hands on your data, they can't understand it. They're just holding a locked box with no way to open it. The secrets inside are still safe. This final comparison really says it all. Without encryption, sending your data is like dropping your diary on a busy sidewalk. Pages fly everywhere. Anyone can read your private thoughts. But with encryption, that diary is locked up tight. It's written in a secret code that only you and your friend know. And in the end, that's really all encryption is. It's the thing that protects you from all the creeps and the goblins and the digital spies out there online. It's the basic, fundamental tech that makes our world survivable, especially when you're just trying to scroll in peace at 2 in the morning. So I'll just leave you with this one thought. Imagine for a second we didn't have it. What if your entire digital life, every single text, every password, every weird late-night search was just an open book, dropped on the sidewalk for anyone in the world to pick up and read?